Hey y'all, this is Hauntmates, and that's my boo Jeffrey.
And that's my boo Mallory.
And today we have 3 cameras.
We do. One there, one over there.
Right? So there's one on Jeffrey, there's one just on me, just on Jeffrey, and then the third is on both of us, which it feels weird. I mean, this room weirdly feels bigger.
Yeah.
Even though we have more stuff in it, just because I think moving the arms over differently kind of helped.
Yes, definitely. And we're still working on that. We gotta,
Yeah, so we are figuring out, like, there's a science behind, like, how your mic is supposed to be positioned and all that. You know, we're literally just like two teenagers doing this ourselves. I'm just calling us our teenagers.
Yeah,
but
we're 2 teenagers with adult money that started a podcast.
You know, when you have depression with infertility, start a podcast.
Exactly.
Well, why not?
Why not?
Because it's just the gift that keeps on giving.
It is the gift that keeps on giving.
And also, too, it really does help kind of keep our minds off of it because we're talking about spooky stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Which, speaking of, I did have a friend reach out and say that she did have a dream about me getting pregnant. So we shall see if my friend is actually psychic.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if you've caught it, but we don't have our normal ominous intro. And I'm going to be really honest with y'all. I don't know if I want to continue that.
Yeah. Because it is a lot to go into it.
It's a lot because it's just kind of one less thing kind of offer played, you know? But I just kind of was realizing, like, I liked it because I'm really a big fan of Fact or Fiction, Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction, that TV show. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it is such a good TV show. But it starts with an ominous intro and an outro, and you have to tell, like, what stories are real and what stories aren't real.
Yes.
And, you know, is it fact or is it fiction? And I want to cover some stories on there because they have some really cool fucking stories.
Oh, yeah. They definitely do.
But I think I'm going to stop the outros and the intros like that because we're not a TV show. We're a podcast.
Exactly. And that's more bullshit for you to listen to before you actually get into the good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like, let's just deep dive.
Yep.
Speaking of, if you could tell probably from the title that today is going to be my personal hauntings. And I'm really trying to keep this all in part 1, not multiple parts. So I say let's dive in.
Let's go.
So I'm going to first start with my personal hauntings.
Okay.
Going from, like, first experience to the last experience I've had. And then I'm going to try to maybe get into some of my family hauntings that, like, my mom we've always talked about how, like, my mom is more connected than me, but, like, I'm connected, but my sister's connected, and my mom's connected. So let's just dive into it. Okay.
Let's go.
So the first haunting, I was a child. I was definitely very young. I was in elementary school. My grandmother had just passed away, and I was writing in my diary about her passing. And as I'm writing in my diary, I hear, I kid you not. So it sounded like someone putting their hand in my pencil box.
Okay.
That sounds really wrong.
But I know what you mean.
Yes.
It's like those, like, Anne Frank ones that we always put stickers on and shit, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yes. You would bedazzle them. And then, too, if you're a 90s kid, you remember where the indent is of the little pencil, like the top of the pencil book. You would put glue. You can do glitter glue. You could do purple glitter glue. And that could be like a bookmark. So definitely old school. So that was what I was working with. So I'm sitting in my twin bed, and to the left of me is my pencil box. Again, sounded like a hand going into the box. So again, I'm in my bed. My pencil box is to the left of me. And then to the right of me is, like, where, you know, I could stand up out of my bed, walk to the door to get out.
Okay.
So as I'm writing in it, so sad, writing all my feelings. And then all of a sudden, sadness goes into panic in 2 seconds because, again, it just was this sound of a hand in the pencil box, moving the pencils around. Not even like it's trying to find a pencil, but just to make more noise. I immediately threw my diary to the left of me, just threw it to the wall. Ended up trying to, like, jump off my bed because I was so scared that in doing that, I ended up, like, falling and tripping and, like, y'all, my room was small. I had 2 steps. but I couldn't make it because I was so scared.
You only had 2 steps?
So yeah, that was my first incident, but that was the first of many in my house.
The first of many?
The first of many.
Ooh.
And I think I've told you, but I don't know if I've told you in details.
Yeah, you hadn't ever really told me. You're just like, hey, there was some haunted shit that happened at my house from...
Yeah, we knew it was my grandparents.
Yeah,
you know,
so
it was never...
past family members.
Yeah. So when that happened, again, I was scared, didn't know what was happening. But then it seemed after that, that's when it really like popped off and stuff. So that's when, and I just got my sister and my mom this weekend. We were all hanging out and I was like, okay, real fast. I got to work. I got to kind of interview y'all real fast and kind of remember this. So whenever we were talking about this, I told them, I remember the lights flickering on, off and on all the time.
Okay.
My sister was like, no, Mallory, I don't think you understand all the shit that really happened. And I was like, well, I remember the lights would flicker on and off. And then I remember too, my TV would turn on and off by itself.
Okay.
I would be watching a TV show and it would flip to some other station and then flip back and it would always just move around like that. And I just was always like, okay, Grandma, stop, you know? And because my family was saying that because it was happening so much, not just to me, as I thought, it was happening to everybody in the house.
That's fucking wild. So like everyone,
well,
all 5 of y'all.
Every single one. It seemed like it was mostly like I got a little bit of it, my mom got a little bit of it, and my sister, specifically Christina, got a lot of it.
Okay.
So whenever I was getting with her, we were talking, she was like, no, Mallory, I don't think you understand because it was happening so much. We were like, okay, what's going on the internet, this and that, you know, what's this and that? What's the real logic?
Yeah.
Then it kept happening so much. We just finally were like, okay, Grandma, stop.
And she fucking did.
And she stopped. So we were like, oh, shit.
This is different.
Grandma really is coming through and flickering the light. She's changing the channel. Mm-hmm. She's doing this. But the craziest incident that happened with my grandmother.
Yeah.
Haunting our home. There was one specific moment. I think I was in my room, and the way my parents' house is laid out is that I'm not going to tell you the whole house. It's very, it's not like a big house. It's just a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. And there was a hallway where it was kind of like, on either side of the hallway was me, and then my sisters were in like the right of the room. I was to like the left of the hallway. They were to the right of the hallway. I was to the left of the hallway. And so there was one hallway just to block us. But when I say a hallway, I mean like one person could walk through it at a time. This is not for 2 people to walk through together.
Gotcha.
It was a very tiny hallway. It's built in the 80s. Understand that, right? So my mom said she was in their closet.
Okay.
So when my mom was in the closet, the door was open behind her. My sister's bedroom, as if my mom is sitting, like if my mom is in the closet with her back towards the door that is open, the closet door.
Okay.
If she were to back out, to the right of her was a TV, like a stand with a TV. And if she turned around, like my sister's beds, they were twin beds, and because there was twins, they shared a room, and their twin beds were on either side of the room.
Okay.
And in the middle was a window, and then there was a dresser that separated their beds.
Okay.
But when I say you could really sit in one bed, reach over to the other bed. It is, again, it's not a big home. It's not a big furniture sets, so it's all relatively close to each other, right? As my mom is in the closet, the radio turns on and it starts going up on the volume. And my mom...
No.
Like, I'm already out.
Yeah, I'm already the fuck out of here.
And the radio is a boombox. So this boombox particularly had a knob, 1 through 10, where you had to click the knob to turn the sound. It's not a button. It is an actual knob. You had to move to the left to go higher in volume.
Gotcha. It was very haptic and actually had clicks.
It had clicks.
Oh.
So not only did it turn on.
It clicked.
It clicked. And it clicked. And it clicked. And it clicked until my mom was like, hey, what are y'all doing? She was like, y'all, hey, I'm trying to get ready. Like, stop. I'm get ready for school. Let's hurry up. Like, why are you turning the music up? Christina, Melissa, turn the music down. And they're not responding because they're in the bathroom getting ready.
And your mom's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And my mom kept yelling, Christina, Melissa, turn it down. What is that? So my sister, Christina, comes into the room and she's like, Mom, that's not us. They turn and look and they see the knob going up. And as soon as they say, Grandma, it stops. Isn't that fucking wild?
That is absolutely fucking insane.
So welcome. This is why I like to podcast, because I grew up in the spooky shit.
You grew up in the spooky shit.
I literally grew up. And so there's been a lot of things with my grandma. When she passed, a lot of people saw her figure. Her neighbor, I love that her neighbor went up and helping with getting stuff out of the house after she passed away, and saw a full apparition of her standing on top of her steps in her apartment. And I knew my grandmother to have an amputated leg because of diabetes complications. So she didn't go upstairs. So I think him seeing her up there was like, I'm healed, I passed, and I feel okay. I'm coming to you to show you.
Yeah, that's definitely how that seems.
And then butterflies are a big thing with my grandmother. So anytime we see a butterfly, especially a yellow butterfly, those were her favorite, especially like monarchs. Yeah. I always just think of my grandmother. So anytime we see like yellow butterfly, I always just think of my grandma, And I know, like, I'm sure it's like one of those things like, I know there's spooky people look into this and that gives them comfort, and like religious people, feel God and that gives them comfort, This gives me comfort. And this is where like spooky stuff I'm so into, and it gives me comfort because it's always been a loved one coming through to haunt our home.
Yeah. It's never been anything like, what is it? Malignant is the word, or
Oh no! Oh my God!
You know what word I'm saying?
I almost wanted to say Maleficent, but that's Disney.
Yeah. No.
Malignant Malignant?
Malignant, I think.
It's not evil.
Yeah, it's not evil, but
let's look up the word.
Yeah, malignant. Malignant.
Yeah.
Malignant. That's it.
Exactly. It's not evil. It's not dark. It's just my grandma, you know? So several years after that, I was 16. And to preference this, so when I was 16, I had somebody knock on our front door and say, hey, I'm your brother.
Hey, something else we have in common.
Yeah, we do actually. Yeah, because you found out you had a brother later in life, and then like I 18? Found out. Yeah. And I found out I had a brother
20, something like that
at 16, like a half brother, I guess you would consider,
same.
So to preference why this is so wild, I have to tell y'all, when I was a little bit younger, this is probably after my grandmother's passing.
Yeah.
Me and my mom used to take me to Townie Mall. The one with the rolling giant we talked about?
Yes.
Yeah, the Backrooms episode. Yeah, we just did.
Yeah.
So that's the same mall that I used to go get my hair cut at.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that kind of weird? It almost seems like I was always meant to like be spooky stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
Somehow it's supposed to be meant to be in it.
It's been a part of your life for as long as you can remember.
No, it's literally been a part of my life since I can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah.
As long as I've had memories, I've just always known my grandparents taking care of me on the other side, So again, I was a kid, a little bit older, but I definitely was not like 12. This was really close to my grandmother's passing, and went to go get my hair cut. And the lady was Edna. This is the lady that was cutting my mom's hair. She was running late as normal. So I was like, hell yeah, more time in a mall. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Let's do this.
Yeah, and it's easy. So we were just gonna walk around the mall, and right next to Regis, where I used to get my hair cut, it was like Earthbound, but it was more witchy.
Ooh.
And it was more, they did tarot card readings and palm readings. So I saw that in the window. I'm begging my mom, please spend $20 on me, please.
Please let me do this.
Please let me be spooky. And so she's into the same shit. So
yeah,
and also to have a good mom that she would have done that, regardless. But so we get a reading, and, I got a palm reading, and, it was the first part of it was like my future. And it was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to be a dancer, Just like, I'm sure you will, Cinnamon.
Cinnamon? And you're like, my name's Mallory, not Cinnamon?
Yeah, I'm just joking. Teach their own. Girl, get your money. But like, if I had a body yachty, maybe I would. But again, I was like I was a kid. And she was like, yeah, you're going to be a dancer. Because I was in dance. And she's like, what else do you like? And I was like, I like this. You're going to do that. It was very feeding into it, Then we got to my past life. This is where shit got really interesting, because in my past life, she said I lived in the Victorian era. And I was like, well, even as a child, I even clocked, okay, I know you're probably just feeding in because I'm a girl, and a lot of girls like the Victorian era, with the
100%.
Yeah, and I've always liked the Victorian era. I still do, always will. It's just one of the creepiest, spookiest kind of eras there are, because they're so into witchcraft. So she's reading, okay, whatever. Then she says, oh, you used to have a brother. I was like, girl, I never had a brother.
You're like, the fuck I did.
Exactly. And he was in the Navy. Apparently he went to war, never came back. I was so sick with depression that I refused to eat, and I died from starvation. And that is not my problem in this life. Starvation is definitely something I don't experience.
Yeah, me either.
So I was like, no. And then, but when I was 16, the guy knocking on my front door saying he was my brother, I was like, oh my God, what's happening?
Yeah, you're like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah, and I'll never forget it, because too, when I came home, my dad was at the table, my mom was at the table, and it was one of those instances where like my dad goes, hey, go get ready for bed. Come to the table. We have to talk. I was just oh my God.
You're like, oh my God, who died now?
Well, not even that. No, I thought I was going to get in trouble. I was freaking out. Like I didn't even take off my makeup all the way, because I literally just put water on my face just to act like I washed my face. I was so scared. Like, what did I do? What did I get in trouble for? Because I just came from a movie. I went to go see Willy Wonka, I think. And like the one with Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
And so I think that's the movie I went to go see. So I was just freaked out. But that's when he sat me down and said, this is who came to come see us. So long story short, found out I had a brother that in real life was also in the fucking Navy. What are the odds of that shit?
Pretty fucking slim.
No shit, right? Like, what are the odds of that actually happening? Getting your palm read that you used to live in this era that you love. Also that you had a brother that you were so insanely close with that he didn't come back and you died of starvation.
That's like some next level what the fuckery.
Yes, because I've only grew up with my two sisters, know? But it's one of those things Jeffrey knows. It's I don't have the relationship you do with yours. Yeah. I wish I did. I just unfortunately don't.
Understandable. Yes. I mean, y'all grew up different lives. I mean, we grew up different lives and everything like that. But I mean, there's some similarities there that we can talk about and bond about.
Well, and he was so much older than me. Like, he's probably now, I don't even know, 40s.
Oh, okay.
Like 40s or maybe early no, 40s. He's definitely in his 40s. But it's just, when I'm 16 and he's 20 something, and it's just, you're in two different worlds, you know?
You're in two different worlds in your life at that point.
Yeah. And, it's just unfortunate. I really wish we could have had that relationship. And so does my family. We all were really excited to learn.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of unfortunate, just kind of is what it is. So I just think it's really special when families like y'all can do that.
Yeah.
And I think it's really sweet. And like, I love hanging out with your brother and sister-in-law. You know what I mean? Like, they're really fun. So I don't know. It's just something I've always been envious of. And I think I know I told you, I don't think I've ever told Paul that a little bit.
Yeah.
Like how I think that's something really to be said about y'all. Anyways, so I'm going to keep rambling.
It's okay.
So the next one, I was 17. I didn't even have a year break.
You were like, oh, here comes something else.
Here comes something else. So when I was 17, I was at the game. I was at the homecoming football game with my friend. And this is the state of Texas. So this is a big fucking deal, okay?
High school football is a way of life around these parts.
No shit. I've literally heard stories of the football players, like the quarterback or whatever, that was Mr. whatever, like all American person,
Yeah.
got pulled over speeding, and the kid was like, "Do you know who I am?"
And they're like,
and the shit actually fucking worked.
I believe it. I mean, I came from fucking small town West Texas where we have a movie about our fucking high school football.
Yeah. I always forget that Friday Night Lights is where you literally went to school.
Yeah. And they filmed it in my senior year.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah. It was pretty cool shit.
See, we're spooky. We're cool.
Yeah.
So when I was 17, again, Friday Night fucking Lights is happening in a town in Texas I lived in.
Yeah.
I actually said the name. I was like, actually edit that out. So my friend Rachel and I were talking, and we were kind of getting bored because this wasn't our normal place to kind of hang out. I hung out at like the skate park or the bowling alley, driving around.
Yeah.
So we were kind of getting bored, restless. Hey, what do you want to do? Let's get out of here. I used to work at this place called Rocksteady. Then it got changed to like the Door in Plano, and then it got like shut down. But it was a music venue, and there was never anybody ever big that played there. But there was one act that did come through prior to popping off.
Yeah.
In Texas, and that was Play Radio Play.
Yeah, I remember.
If you know, you know. So I remember actually when I got the job, they purposely were like, you actually are not allowed to talk crap about acts because we all talked crap about him. He heard it. He popped off and he'll never play her again. And I was like,
that's hilarious.
But also too, why would you ever talk crap about the act if you're
actively working with them?
Yeah. Like, why would you? I didn't understand that as a 17-year-old. Anyway, so I worked there because all my friends would hang out there. So I was like, if I'm going to hang out here, I might as well make money.
Exactly. You're like, I'm here all the time already.
Might as well get paid a couple bucks.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I started working there. And while I was working there, I told my friend, I was like, well, I have a paycheck I can go pick up because this is very old school. I had to go pick up my fucking paycheck, go to the bank, deposit it. And so we went to go do that. Then we were still restless. And I was like, oh, you know what? My niece was just born. Let's go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Let's go to the hospital and let's go visit her. Mind you, she's in ICU because she was born prematurely. I'm trying not to cry. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's like, with infertility, then about to talk about the story. Sorry, it's just still sad all these years later.
It's okay.
So I had a niece. Why is this affecting me? Oh my God. So as we're driving to the ICU, the NIC unit, halfway there, and I don't know why I would say, let's go hang out at a hospital.
Yeah.
Let's go, as a teenager, you would think to go, let's go to a party. And I'm like, let's go hang out with my niece,
Yeah.
But again, I wasn't a big partier anyways, but I didn't even know if my family was even there. So why am I over here just being like, yeah, let's just go.
Yeah.
I didn't know anybody was there at the time. As I'm driving, I'm more than halfway there. My dad calls me. I am doing that thing where like when you try not to cry, so you look up in the ceiling and you're like, okay, ceiling, you're not sad.
It's okay, ceiling. You're not sad.
It's okay, ceiling. You're not sad.
I am though.
And all of a sudden like feelings go away. So I'm just gonna look up in my little corner. And my dad calls me asking where I'm at, what am I up to? And I was like, I'm just driving with Rachel. We're actually just driving around, this and that. And he was like, okay. He's like, well, whenever you can, try to make your way out to the hospital. I was like, okay. I was like, I'm actually halfway there.
Yeah.
And I will never forget my dad and his, because he was so confused. Because why am I already on my way?
Yeah. Why are you already heading that way?
I swear something was pulling me because in that moment, she was starting to pass. Yeah, so I was already heading that way. And I get there and I'm just going to spare the details, but just, I was there and I was able to hold her. She was already passed, but I think whatever or whoever was calling me towards there, I'm just so thankful that I have that connection in a weird way because I was able to be with my family during like a really hard time. So that's what I love these kind of hauntings for, because these are my experiences where it's comforting and I'm thankful that whatever is happening happened because I was able to be there a little bit sooner than later.
Yes.
So I was able to still hold her, have that moment with her. So again, I don't know if it was like my grandmother or if it was her, I don't know. I'm just thankful for whoever, whatever it was.
Yep.
And then when I got a little bit older, I think I was in like my 20s and I was living on my own. And I say living on my own, I was living with, living on my own. And I just kept thinking like, oh my God, would my grandmother be really proud of me? Like where I'm at in my life? Like I have a job, I have a career, like I did it without no college and I'm really making it and I can afford to live on my own and, and I'm able to do this and this and that. I just kept thinking like, would she be proud,
Yeah.
And because again, she passed away when I was so young and no shit, that like, it wasn't that night, but it was definitely like that week. And I just really kept, every time I got off work, I just thought about my grandmother.
Yeah.
And I really just thought about how would she be proud? I just wanted these answers, And I had a dream. She came to me, but it was the weirdest dream because it almost wasn't like a dream. It was almost like the veil was being lifted a little bit and I could see through.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
She was standing right in front of me. All I can say is I felt like we were in a dark room or a very dark, very large place. Like, I don't know. It felt like, I don't know if it was a room. I just know there was darkness all around us. And it felt like how people explain space.
That's kind of creepy.
I know. So I remember William Shatner, when I saw him, he explained, because he went into space.
Yeah.
He said, space feels like it's so suffocating dark. You feel like you're getting suffocated because it's so dark.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. You don't know, you don't know the distance of things. You can't see that far, So like, I couldn't see. I just knew it was really black. Yeah. It was really empty. I don't know if it was a room. I don't know if it was a big open field and it was just pitch black all around us. I could not tell you. All I could tell you was pitch black, but right behind her was a light. So she was being illuminated from the back.
Okay.
And y'all have to remember, I am not a religious person.
Yeah.
So I am automatically not going to think like a bright white light.
Yeah.
That's not my first thought. It is, a lot of people will explain that in their passings and stuff. And when they see people, they see a light. I just thought it was kind of bullshit. I'll be honest with you, until I experienced it. And I was like, oh shit, maybe, who knows? So as I'm looking at her, I am hysterically crying. And I just kept saying, oh my God. I kept saying, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But, more like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I just kept touching her. I'm not she wore a wig. So I wouldn't really just touch a woman's wig,
Yeah.
And I'm not a touchy person.
Yeah.
I mean, you know me, but I am, but not, it's very recent. It's a very recent thing that I'm more touchy-feely with people. Even work jokes about it with me. They're like, oh my God, Mallory, I hope you get what you want for your birthday and not hugs, because
that's pretty funny.
I hope no one hugs you today,
Yeah.
But now I accept it. I'm really into it. I love that connection. But just when I was younger, I just really wasn't until my papa passed. I got really into hugging people and connection like that,
Yeah.
So I knew it was her, and I just kept touching her. Again, not my norm, and just almost in shock and awe. And she just was looking at me with the tiniest little smirk, and I couldn't see her face, but I saw the outline of her wig and I saw her little smirk.
Yeah.
And that was everything I needed to know was just in that little smirk. Of course I'm proud of you, bitch.
Yeah. It's you're doing okay in life.
Of course I'm proud of you, Mallory. It was every question I weirdly needed answers to without even having it answered with words.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah. It's just, it was a very pleasant dream. I don't think I'll ever probably experience that again, because I'm sure it took a lot for her to come into that. But it's just, I just hope she knows I'm still thinking about her,
Yeah.
And then an incident after that is the Crescent Hotel haunting. But I did actually mention the Crescent Hotel in episode 17. But for some reason, if you've already listened to that, or if you're like, ugh, I don't want to listen to the Crescent Hotel, just know that I did have an experience there. It was absolutely fucking wild. It was a physical experience. And I had a very emotional response publicly in front of everybody. So please go check that episode out. Oh my God.
Episode.
My Texas twang is coming out. Because it's so funny. A lot of people, with the whole soccer World Cup, everyone is trying to do this real Southern accent coming to Texas, but we don't talk actually like that.
Yeah, I think it's so funny though, about what's his name, Holland or whatever.
Oh yeah, the Holland, yeah.
That whenever the people were like, "Wait, aren't you a soccer player?" He's like, "I'm with the social media team." Y'all.
He really did good though.
Yeah,
I will say, yeah. It was a good Southern accent, not a good Texas accent. Yeah, but it was a good Southern accent.
Yeah. Did you see his pictures today because they got eliminated?
No.
Yeah, they got eliminated against England.
No, not the Viking row people.
But you should look and see what he came off the plane with.
Was it a cowboy hat? Was it cowboy boots? What was it? Please tell me.
It was literally, no shit, a stuffed raccoon holding a beer bottle like this. Not like a stuffed raccoon, but a real raccoon that was a taxidermied raccoon.
Because they don't have raccoons over there.
Yeah, I'll find you a photo.
Stop. Okay, I remember seeing a video of somebody with an accent freaking out over seeing a raccoon and being like, we don't have these back home. And we're over here trash rats?
Trash pandas?
Trash pandas? You don't have a trash panda? Oh my God, he really does have a fucking taxidermy.
Yeah.
Raccoon.
Carrying a bottle of, I think it's Rumplemints.
Shut up. It should be doing a shiner.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing finer than an ice cold shiner.
I love how he's walking with his probably $20,000 bag. And then a taxidermy thing that he got at the Fort Worth stockyards.
I'm not going to lie. Taxidermy is pretty expensive.
It is. But you know what I'm saying.
Oh, 100%. And I can tell you, if he got it from I know exactly
where he got it at the stockyards. Where he got it.
Because I remember we walked in there and I was like,
You're like, it smells funny in here.
Well, and two, I kind of, it was just a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I'm an animal lover. I like to eat meat, but also at the same time, I just,
Yeah.
I don't want to see I don't know.
You have some sensitivity to it.
I have some sensitivity to it.
Yeah.
I'm a Texas woman, but I have some sensitivity to it. So I'm like, am I a Texas woman? And the most recent one that we've had together.
Oh, yeah. I remember this.
Our wedding.
Yes.
Is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah. No. Oh, no, it was a dream. The other one I was thinking of was a dream. You told me about the dream where you like woke up, like you were in the mirror staring at yourself and it felt like static.
Oh, yes.
I was thinking of that, not haunted stuff.
Yes. Well, that's like paranormal. Yeah, I could talk about that too, actually. But this one particularly is at our wedding.
Yes.
And our wedding is a beautiful, beautiful day. But it was a torrential downpour. And when I say fucking torrential, I mean it was a fucking monsoon.
It was a fucking soon.
In Dallas, Texas. We had people...
In October.
In October. When the fuck does it storm like that in October? I mean, we have storms all the time, right? But like...
Not like that.
Fuck. I mean, when I say it was raining fucking sideways. Oh, surprise, our wedding's supposed to be outside. And the reason I even chose this whole wedding venue was because outside.
Yes.
Because inside was not cute at all.
No.
It was very...
Very DIY.
It was very DIY. It was very...
Not the fun kind. Not the DIY till I die kind of DIY.
No. It was like, like they didn't even wash the fucking bugs off the screens of the screen porch thing. Like, we were just like, fuck. Because if it was our DIY, we would be spraying down. Yeah, we would be power washing anyway. So this is all happening. And it is at Dallas White Rock Lake. It is specifically at Winfrey Point, which I love. Winfrey Point was so pretty.
Yes, Winfrey Point is so pretty.
And we have the most beautiful photos. But when it was torrential downpour happening, I was getting my makeup done and hair. And I remember the people that were there to do that were even making comments about how calm I was. Because they were like, I've never seen a bride this calm. And I was like, oh, la, 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 whatever. Like, what the fuck can I do now? Like, it's all over. It's just, we made it finally.
Yeah, we made it. We got through the
stress is all before. This is just, all I had to do was just show up and just walk down the aisle. Poor Jeffrey had everything else.
I had it all.
Because again, this was a DIY till we fucking die. So Jeffrey did the whole wedding. And all I had to do was just book my hair and makeup. And that was just enough for me. And the decor stuff. So my sisters are actually decorating inside. And then like we had other friends helping us out, setting stuff up. They came in, was like, hey, we're about to start setting up inside because it's so bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
I was like, okay, So then I'm like, okay, go ahead and start. But like, I'm still, I don't know. I just was weirdly holding out. Like, it's going to be okay. I don't know. I just was cool as a cucumber. And me, like, that's really not my fucking like.
No, that's not at all.
No, I'll fucking get the fuck out, So I say a little weird, I'm going to say prayer, but I guess you would say like praying. I was just, I guess in a way praying to my ancestors, like grandma, grandpa, Aunt Deanna. I was calling everybody out. I was like, if you could just, Braley, if you can do this for me, if you could just do this for me 1 second, if you can all get together and at this exact time, stop the rain. And I gave a time, which was like 10 minutes. What the fuck do you think happens?
It fucking stopped raining.
Not only did it stop raining, it was the most beautiful sunset I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie. Because it's over Dallas White Rock Lake.
Yep.
All these orange and pink hues are coming. Perfect, because what is our fucking colors?
Those colors.
Our colors were like ivory, champagne, and then you had the coolest like cinnamon suit.
Yeah, it was cinnamon suit, like cinnamon kind of rusty color.
Oh my God, it looks so cool with the photos and stuff with the sunset. So like, not only did they stop the actual torrential downpour, I mean, y'all, it like stopped like that.
Yep, it was like.
It was somebody had the water hose on and just stopped, like just nothing.
Yep.
And rain clouds, everything just dissipated. It was the weirdest experience of my life. But again, I don't doubt it from everything else that has happened in my life.
Yeah,
you know?
100%.
And then too, since we have a little bit, since I'm not going to be going into like my mom's personal hauntings, which I think maybe
its own episode.
I think like my mom could be her own fucking episode. So this can maybe be like a part 1, my personal hauntings, and then part 2 can be family.
What if we get her as a guest?
Oh my God. She would just, if y'all think I get off topic, fuck. No, she's actually pretty, I could probably tell it for her.
Yeah, you probably could.
Yeah.
So we don't have a third mic input.
Yeah, we don't have a third mic. And she pronounced things like Michael Kors, like Michael Kurs, you know?
Yeah.
So she may be a little harder for y'all to kind of understand.
Yeah.
Since I know we have a lot of international people listening to us, so I'll probably do that one for my mama, because she definitely has that southern twang that gets caught. I mean, people know she's from Texas anywhere we go.
Yep.
But even too, I get called out like,
oh, you from Texas?
Yeah, like we were in New York and I was just talking like this to y'all, you and who we were with, and the girl next to me was like, "Hey, excuse me, are you from the South?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm from Texas. Yeah, what's up?" I was like, "Yeah, can you tell?" She goes, "Yeah, a little bit." I was like, "Really?" She goes, "Yeah, you have like a cute little," she's like, "It's not very dominant, but she goes, you do have a slight little Southern accent to you."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What?
What?
What? I reckon I don't." Oh my God, compared to my sister, she talks like you can do what you want to. I mean, she talks more like these, you know?
She talked like these.
Yeah, she, as and ease, kind of more like that.
Yeah.
And of course, she's the one in California.
Yeah, course, that's right? Probably the funniest part about all of it.
She's in California. Oh my God. And she drives a big ass fucking truck too out there, like a GMC truck. I'm not going to give it away, but she drives a big truck out there. And then since we have a little time, you've mentioned my dreams. I have definitely dreamed where I've astral projected.
Yeah.
Where I've known I was dreaming. I went to the mirror. It was in our house that we have owned here since 2020. So it's more recent, and went into, and it was all black, super, super black. Kind of remind me of my grandmother's dream. And where it's just black all around. And I know I was going to the bathroom, which is right adjacent off of our master bedroom, which is right next to where I sleep. I sleep closer to the bathroom because I'm a girl and I have to run to the bathroom. I got to poop in the morning.
It's true.
I just got to go in the morning, okay? So
I'm a work shitter.
Oh, I am too. I be SN. I be shitting.
I be shitting.
Like Eric said, I be shitting. I was like, IBS. Yeah, I get it. So I'm in front of the mirror and it's pitch black. I can't really see me. Again, it's like almost like I can see light to the side of me, but not kind of anywhere else. But it's almost more like my eyes are getting used to the darkness. My eyes are getting adjusted. And I can't see my face because I know in the dreams you can't see your face. So I was like, am I dreaming? So I went to go look at my face, automatically saw that I was dreaming. Then I remember opening and closing my mouth to really make sure. And as I did that, it felt like fucking TV static.
That's like the weirdest thing about all of this.
I know. I felt a fucking feeling in my dream. Yeah. I know. And it felt like all over my body.
It's almost as weird as my dream I had a couple of nights ago.
What was your dream?
Remember the one I was telling you about? Like I was trimming my beard and the fucking head flew off and like into my nose, and then you pulled it out and it was...
yes. And your teeth were missing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh my God, you should Google what it means. You're like, I did. I'm over.
I'm burnt out.
I'm burnt out. But usually you do when you have teeth dreams like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I've had teeth dreams just because of being in dental.
Yeah.
I think it's just like a rite of passage. You usually have like a dental dream where your teeth are all falling out. But then you remember like, oh my God, wait, I work at a place.
You're like, I deal with this shit every day.
But yeah, but that's a very common dream. And then too, like all dreams mean different things. Like I've dreamt where I've definitely been, flying in the sky with my dad and like we're holding hands and I was like a kid. And I remember having to pee and remembering, no, I'm dreaming. Yeah. I can't pee because I'm going to pee the real actual bed.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So I finally cracked that code.
You finally cracked that one.
Yeah. So that's part one.
Part one of personal hauntings.
And I don't know how long was this?
51 minutes.
Oh my God. Just 51 minutes. I can't wait for you to edit and trim it up.
It'll probably be about 40 minutes when I edit it.
Yeah. Which I think is perfect. Like, I think it's a cute little, I try to fit as much in as I could. I hope I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did.
I don't think you did from what the stuff you've told me.
Yeah. There are a lot with my mom as well. Just as much. So again, it's like, this is like why I love Hauntings so much, because it's always been a loved one.
Yeah.
So I've never been nervous or scared until like I was writing my diary, and I was like, and I didn't know what I was experiencing until like later. I figured it out, with my mom.
Yeah, 100%.
Grandma. But once I knew that, it was like, okay. Oh my God, no, this is going to be part 2 because I still have some of my Papa stuff.
Yeah. You are going to have to split it into part 2.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, I'll have to. But you know what? This connects with my mom. So that'd be perfect to be into part 2. Perfect segue into it. That'd be a perfect segue into that. So look at us.
Yep. So
if y'all have a own personal haunting, please share it with us. You can email it to us at info@howdy. Wait, oh my God. I'm doing my work email. I'm going info and I'm like, wait, no, it's not.
Yeah.
It is. You tell the email.
Email is howdy@hauntmates.com, or you could even go to our website, because it is the main page on our website at hauntmates.com. And there is a form for you to fill out, and you can choose to use your name, no name, but send it to us and it'll more likely make it.
Exactly, because I want to show people that sometimes the haunted, maybe like the ghost in your home, maybe not so scary. Maybe it could be a family member. So if you have family members that have haunted your home, or just hauntings in general, or just anything spooky and crazy, just tell us.
Tell us.
We want to know all of it. We're nosy motherfucking bitches, and we want to know all what's going on. But again, you don't have to tell us your name. But again, I am really curious.
Exactly.
And those episodes usually have the highest numbers because I think y'all are like us, and that's your favorite thing.
And you're like, oh, I want to hear other people's weird shit.
Yeah. Like, am I crazy? No, you're not. You're not at all. Yeah. Especially when me and my family, we all came collectively like that. So until next time, y'all.
Stay spooky.